Hi everyone, thanks for dropping by. In this session we're going to have a quick little look at Pathfinder. Look, Pathfinder in Adobe Illustrator is a really useful set of tools that exist for you to be able to construct quite unique shapes. All right, so without further ado, let's jump in and see what we can come up with. Look, I guess the first thing that I might start with, I'm a kid who kind of grew up in the 70s and the 80s, and I always remember playing Pacman as a video game. And you're probably familiar with what Pacman actually looks like, that yellow kind of creature that chomps away at things. So I'm just going to draw myself a circle using the ellipse tool. And I'm just going to hold the shift key down here. Yeah, something like that. In fact, I know that he's got to be yellow, so I might change his color there to yellow, and there we have it. Now, if I look at that at this point in time, I know that I've got to kind of make a cutout, take a slice out of him, if you like, which will be the mouth. So I'm going to create a square here, I think. Just follow what I'm kind of doing. Might change that color for a moment. We'll make it black, and I'm going to rotate this guy. So I'll just click on it. See how I clicked on it there? Find a corner. There we go. We've got the rotate. And if I hold shift down, it just allows me to kind of constrain the rotation a little bit. Okay, there we go. And you're probably thinking, where's he going with this? Well, watch this. I'm going to select both of these two together. Now, notice when I do that, so check out this panel over here to my right. When I select both of those together, I get something else happens. In fact, now I can see this align set of tools happening. So I'm going to align these. I'm going to align them with the vertical align center. There you go. They just aligned. And now I'm going to take this guy and use my left arrow key. I'm just going to move this in, if you like. Yeah, kind of something like that. And if I kind of look at that, you can kind of see this region here. So I'm actually using this black square here, which obviously I've rotated. It kind of looks a bit like a diamond. I've rotated this, but I'm going to use it to kind of chomp out at this part of the circle. And we're going to use the Pathfinder tools. Now the Pathfinder tools are here. Okay, Pathfinder. First one is Unite. Now what would happen if I use the Unite option here? Well, let's have a little look. If I click on Unite, what's going to happen? Boom, that's the resulting shape. Now that's not exactly what we wanted. So I'll just undo. What happens if we're going to choose the second one, minus front? So just think about that for a moment. We've got the circle, and then we placed this shape on top of the circle. So we're actually subtracting the front. So we'll go minus front, boom, and there's the result. So I've got myself a little Pacman. And that's really what Pathfinder is about. Now let's just have a little bit more of a look. I'll just undo. What happens if we select these shapes again, and then we go with the third one across, which is intersect? Well, I wonder what might happen. Let's go. Can you guess what's going to happen? There you go. It was left with the part in the middle, this section here. Okay, so that's a little bit of an introduction. Let's move these guys aside. In fact, I'm just going to make him back into my Pacman. So there he is. I'll park him down the bottom here. Now let's have a look at the clouds up here. And look at the shapes of these clouds. What could they be made up from? I might have a go at creating maybe something like this cloud down here, or maybe even something like that. I'm thinking rounded rectangle. So I'm going to draw a shape, a rounded rectangle. Maybe it's kind of like something like this. In fact, I'm going to make my cloud a grey cloud. There we go. And now I'm going to create what essentially are some circles, if you like. So we'll go to the ellipse tool. Let's create some circles. Okay, I've got that one. Maybe I'll kind of place that one sort of maybe there. And then I might need to create another one. Another circle. Okay, we'll get that one. I'll kind of pop that in, maybe something like that, and I'll get another circle, maybe something like that, and I might just kind of, could be like there, nudge it across. Okay, so what have we got? Basically got some shapes. I've stacked them on top. This time I'm going to use Pathfinder to unite them. So I'll go Unite, boom, and I've created a nice cloud, and I can scale that up and down, no problem. So I've got another asset that I could use. Same process with those guys. Let's have a look at how I might use Pathfinder to create this mountain, because obviously the mountain is a little bit more complicated. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to have no fill. So we'll say no fill, but on the stroke, I'm going to have black. Okay, I always like to have no fill usually when I'm drawing. All right, so I'm going to pick up my pen tool. There she is. I've got stroke, and I might just bump up my stroke just so you guys can kind of see. So I'm essentially going to draw a bit of a triangle here for my mountain, kind of something like that. Find the little smart guy there. Yep, perfect. Now, if I look at this mountain here, I can see the mountain has been divided. Like there's a light side, there's a dark side, and even the snow cap, it's got a light side and a dark side. So I guess I need to kind of split the mountain. So really what I want to do here is maybe something that looks, well, in fact, I'm just going to use my pen tool again. I'm just going to click down here. Whoops, sorry. Let's do that again. Off. I'm going to maybe go from there. I'm going to actually go across to the side a little bit just to kind of achieve a slightly different look. And I'm going to go back to the top there. So essentially I've created two overlapping triangles, if you like. And what I'm now going to do, I'll just select both of those together. I'm going to go into Pathfinder, but this time I'm going to click on the three dots there, which gives us some more options. And I'm going to go to this one here, which is divide. So I'll click on divide. Great. Now let's right click and ungroup for a moment. Okay, what happens now? Okay, yeah, there we go. So I've now got this guy and that guy. Let's just dial down this stroke a little bit maybe. All right, so I've got this, and now I might make it this particular color. So I select that. I can go and grab my eyedropper tool and I can sample that color in there. And I might grab this shape here, eyedropper tool, and select that color there. Okay, so now I've pretty much got that, the exact colors, but we need to create a mountain, a snow cap. So I might grab my pen tool again. I want no fill. I'm going to flip it. So no fill, stroke, yes, but what color is my stroke, he's asking. Let's have a little look. Stroke, yeah, let's make it black. And this time I'm just going to draw something that kind of looks like this. A bit of a jagged kind of thing going on. Yeah, something like that'll work. And you'll notice how I kind of go around and kind of just finish that off outside of the area. So that when I do my divide, and now actually what I want to do is I want to select this object, Alt Shift, this object, and this object. And I'm going to use the Pathfinder tools. We'll click more options again. I'm going to divide. Okay, it's happened. The division has happened. What I need to do is ungroup this. So we'll just right click somewhere in here, ungroup. Okay, let's get rid of this part here. All right, that worked. So we've got a part there, we've got a part there, which means I can apply, let's say, take that part. I'm going to apply that particular color. There we go. And I'm going to take this part and apply that particular color. And you're probably thinking, hey, where is it going? Well, it is actually there. Let me just put a color behind so we can kind of see what's going on. Yeah, we'll go like that, and I might just sample that color with my eyedropper tool. Where is it? Hey, it's at the back. I need to send this to the back then. Send to back. And there you can see I've created a mountain. Now, it would be very easy to create a whole mountain range because these guys are probably the same mountains. So really what I could do is select these guys all together. I should group them. I copy and paste that. I could kind of scale it down. You know, I could maybe move him to the front, copy and paste. I might tweak it, maybe squeeze it in, kind of change the proportions a little bit, maybe drop it down. You kind of get the idea. Hey, you know what we should do is grab a cloud. Let's grab a cloud. I'm going to copy that. Now, it looks like a beautiful sunny day, doesn't it? So maybe that cloud needs to be white. So that's no problem. Let's just select a cloud. We'll go to the appearance over here on the right, fill, and we'll say we're going to be white there. And then I might just copy and paste, maybe even just scale a few of these down. Maybe he's off in the distance. Kind of get the vibe. All about speed when we're designing. We want to be able to create really cool kind of graphics quite quickly. Maybe that one needs to go to the back, doesn't it? Maybe it's kind of passing behind. So we'll send that to, send it backwards. No, we'll send it to the back. Arrange, send to back. Oh, where's it gone? We need to send that one to the back. You get the idea. All right, so that's how we can use Pathfinder to create, you know, nice, cool shapes. Basically just dividing things and splitting things and uniting shapes. But it's a really useful tool, and no doubt you're going to grow and learn to love Pathfinder and explore lots of possibilities with it. Okay, have a go at that, and I'll see you in the next video.